Hello everyone, welcome to Reactify Labs. Today we are going to talk about another creational design pattern called abstract factory design pattern. So let's start by writing about it. Abstract factory pattern. Okay. Yeah. So abstract factory pattern is a creational design pattern that provides an interface for creating families of related or dependent objects without specifying their concrete classes. So in the last video, I talked about factory method pattern. This abstract factory pattern is not very different from it. So I'll not go into much detail of it, but just know that this is, uh, I think, one level deep. This is the best I can explain it in short few words. One level deeper than factory method. One level deeper than factory method. In factory method, what we did was we made an animal and there was a dog and cat, and we made an animal factory and we had dog factory, cat factory. Okay. But the definition of the abstract factory pattern says that it is used for creating families of related or dependent objects. Okay. So it creates families. So I'll write it in a better way. So now we will still have animal. Wait, I'll remove this. Yes. So we will still have animal. We will still have animal factory. Okay. But we will still have dog. We will still have cat. Now it says it is used for creating families of related objects. So there can be different types of dogs. Let's consider wild dog and pet dog. Similarly, cats can also be wild cat and pet cat. So this is basically the family. Like all these wild dogs and pet dogs combine to form a dog only, right? So this is the family of dog. So this is an interface. In this case, this will also be an interface in inheriting this animal. Cat will also be an interface, and these will be concrete classes. Okay, wild dog, pet dog. Okay. So now what happens is we have these wild dog, pet dog, wild cat, and pet cat. So we will need a mechanism to create their object, because as factory method says that we should create their objects not by using a constructor, right? And obviously we saw all the benefits of factory method pattern, only that will be extended here. Nothing new is going to come up in abstract factory. Okay. So now for the animal factory, we will have what? Wild animal factory and pet animal factory. Because obviously now we do not need this dog and cat factory. Now we know that the families are wild and pet. If there was a new family, there would be something else as well. But right now we have wild and pet. So we will use wild animal factory and pet animal factory. So this wild animal factory will create all the wild animal objects, and this pet animal factory will create all the pet animal objects. Okay. So this wild animal may have something called create dog, obviously. This pet animal also will have create dog, right? Similarly, wild animal will have a create cat. This pet animal will also have create cat. So if we have the same things, if you see this create dog and create cat are same, it means that this will be an interface which will have a create dog and create cat methods, right? And so these are going to just override that, these classes, correct? So depending on what kind of animal, so this create dog in wild animal factory is going to create a wild dog. This create cat is going to create a wild cat. This create cat in pet animal factory is going to create a pet cat, and this will create a pet dog. So we do not need to know about what dog or what cat or what kind of animal we are creating. We will just delegate our work to the factory. Okay. So let's see how the client is going to use it. It's very easy. So if the client, let's say, wants to hear the sound of a wild dog, so the client will use an animal factory object, animal factory space AF, let's say, because we don't know what it will be. And let's say the client wants a wild dog. So the client will call wild animal factory. Okay. And this wild animal factory, it will use this animal factory. Now it knows that it's a wild animal factory. So from the wild animal factory, this client can extract anything. It can be dog, cat, rat, pigeon, anything. So AF dot create dog, because it needs a dog right now. So it will be AF dot create dog, and this will be stored in a dog object. Also, is it a dog object? Yes, but what kind of dog is this? It's a wild dog. So we can either do wild dog space dog equal to this, or we can also do dog space dog equal to this, because dog is an interface, so it will work, right? So this will create a dog. This will basically create a wild dog. So to distinguish it, I'll make it wild dog. Dog wild dog equal to AF dot create dog. Now we have a wild dog. We can hear the sound of wild dog. So it will be wild dog dot speak, because dog will have obviously speak. It can have any methods. I am not going to represent them all here because I have done it in detail in the factory method pattern. So this is not very much different from it, as I mentioned above also. So let's see here. What we did not need to know about what all were the implementations of wild dog, wild cat, wild pet dog, pet cat, obviously. And when we have to extend the functionalities of the animals, if we have to add a new animal, or if we had to add a new type of cat or dog, we don't need to worry about it, because we don't have to modify anything. We will just extend this class, we will just extend this interface, and we will delegate the job to the factory to create it. It's wild animal, pet animal. If we have something else like xyz animal factory, xyz animal or xyz cat, so it will be xyz animal factory, xyz animal factory, and that will be it. So it's, we do not need to worry about anything. We do not need to worry about code complexity. We don't have to worry about that the code is going to be a lot and lot more unmanageable. It will never be like that. So when we have to create families, we will just rely on abstract factory pattern this way, and it is going to get us what we want. Similar example, if you want for the pet, it will be what? If you see animal factory space, let's say pet factory equal to new pet animal factory, right? And this pet factory will create, let's say cat, will create a cat, and it will be stored in cat space pet cat. And we can make this pet cat do anything: speak, dance, run, fight, talk, walk, whatever. So that's it. And I hope I have explained enough for this abstract factory pattern. I have not written too much about this because it's nothing but an extension of factory method. You can use the factory method and extend it, try it yourself, it will work. So with this, I think I have explained everything about factory method abstract factory pattern, and this concludes the abstract factory pattern discussion here. So thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.